Hi guys, so today on Lonnie Cooks, I'm going to be making some healthy fish tacos, and in these fish tacos are cod, a spicy sour cream adobo sauce, cabbage, and some refried beans with a little lime on top. Okay, so we're going to be putting some corn tortillas in the oven just to soften them up a little and make them more pliable for our tacos. Okay, so I'm going to start cracking some eggs that we're going to dip the fish in, and then some breadcrumbs and corn flour over there. Now just give it a little stir. I was actually inspired for this meal from my recent trip to Seattle, where we had some great seafood. So I thought I would come home and use some inspiration. Okay, put this to the side with our breadcrumbs. And now I'm going to start cutting the fish. So this is some cod that I got from our local fish market, about a pound's worth. Good for 4 people. And I'm just going to make some little slices so that they'll be great for our tacos. Okay, so we're gonna turn on the pan medium-high, just preheating it, and we're gonna use some olive oil for our fish. And let that heat up. In the meanwhile, we're gonna start dipping our fish into our 3 mixtures. So we have our white corn flour, 2 eggs, and then some gluten-free breadcrumbs. So this is all gluten-free right here, and we're just gonna start our dipping. So we use our flour over here to kind of just start as a base so the eggs really stick on. And then we have our breadcrumbs for a little crunch. Continue the process with all the fish. Okay, so now that the pan is hot and we've breaded out all of our fish, we're going to start putting the fish into the olive oil pan. Just shake off the excess. And you hear that little sizzle, that means it's hot. Okay, these are ready to flip, so I have my fish spatula. And they look nice and golden brown. And we're gonna add some more. Also a little cayenne pepper to the top and a little cayenne pepper over here, just to give it a little of that spice. Turn the pan down a little now that it's so hot. We don't want it to burn. Okay, so some of our fish sticks look done. So just to make sure they're browned on each side, and we're placing them on a paper towel just to drain the small excess oil. Okay, so now we're making our sour cream adobo sauce to give it the fish tacos a little nice contrast and spice. So we're going to start off by some sour cream. Two to 3 tablespoons. Okay. And now here is what makes it a little spicy, is our adobo sauce, which is just from canned adobo chilies. Just like 1/4 a teaspoon. Just give that a little mix. And it'll have this nice creamy little orange color. And then for some acidity, we're going to add our lime juice. More adobo, and you can determine the adobo by the color mostly. You want it a little orangey, but not too much, and you don't want it white. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright. Refried beans with green chilies from Amy's. We're just gonna spread some on there to also give it something to stick on. So we have our beautiful golden brown fish, and we're just gonna place a few pieces on top of the beans. And then we have a little healthy cabbage on top to give it that green color. And then lastly, our crema of adobo.